didn't take it, but it was good timing. Like, you did everything right there. Yep. Yep. Good. And since you stopped kind of shuffling the rope out of your hand, that's helped a lot. Yep, that's the right support. Now see if you can drive him down, like kind of get in his space and drive him down to that fence. Yep, good. I want him to go away from you. Yep, there you go. There you go. Now you kind of go back neutral. Oh. Good. Yep. So go back on the circle, and what I'm going to just have you do is I'm just going to have you change kind of where the circle is, and you're going to drive him kind of down towards that fence line. Yep, yep, because he's been cutting in on you right about there when you're standing. There you go. There you go. Now leave him alone and do the circle there. Yep. 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 That was nice, because he broke down to that walk and he did it looking outward. No, I don't want him. Ooh. So it's possible he feels a little trapped between you and the fence. That might be what that reaction was. So bring it up a little bit. Because if he can't go anywhere for his, for that out cue, then he may decide to fight instead. Good. Good. That was nice. Walk. Support with a little bit of an out. Yep. Good. Good. High yield him. So we're going to want to get that high yield a little bit better, because that high yield's almost kind of just a walk-in. So what I would do is, because it's been kind of broken, I noticed like the last couple of times, and I think even with me it was, and I didn't fix it then. So what I would do is I would do a couple high yields just specifically. That's it, like.
Okay. Like right now.
Yeah, so that way he, when you high yield him and give him that look, he knows what to do. Yep, good. Good, now quit. Yep. So I would do him like deliberate, like do one, wait,
Stop.
do one.
Okay.
Yes, not like chase him around in a circle, because he's not going to understand that part. Because what you want him to do is when he's going on the circle, you want to be able to just go like that and him high yield and stay out there.
Okay.
But what he's doing is he's like
He's just kind of
coming in. Yeah.
Okay. So do it again.
Yep. Be very deliberate by your body language, and be careful you don't pull him on top of you, because you kind of have that rope a little short where it looked like you might have helped him come on top of you. Yep. Really, Chase? I don't know. He pooped once out on our little trail ride. He pooped twice up by the rock.
Alright, so there's still a lot of rope going on. What am I doing?
That, let me fix that only because he may get offended.
Okay.
And I don't want to see him kick you. I don't want him to kick me either. If he's going to kick anybody, I'd rather him kick me. Because I'm going to do it kind of more like, you know this.
Okay.
Like, no, you know this. Oh boy. So first I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt.
She's like, yeah, I know what you do. She's not making
I want him to be like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to put my butt in your way. So the reason I chased it, no, I know I said don't chase him in a circle. The reason I chased him in a circle is because I was looking for a more, I know what you want type of step. So I'm going to actually do it from here and back. You need to pay attention to me. Good. So I hit the ground. But because when he's on a circle, just get hit by ropes. Good. That's right. That's right.
So even though that wasn't a crossover.
Well, because yeah, like, oh boy. Okay. So try to do it. Oops. You're a little crowder. A little crowder. There, good. Never love him, so he knows that that's what you meant. Now, memorize what you did with your posture, with your energy, so that way when you do that, you're going to mimic the exact same look, posture. Now it's in the scary bag. Not really. Because the trick is to always remember, like, that is a don't let me see your butt kind of, that's a very aggressive pinned ears kind of command, just like the backup. So when you want certain yields, that's what your language needs to be, and it needs to be portrayed that way. And it needs to always be. Although, like, when he's on the circle and you're just doing whatever and you're just having a good time and you say, now I'd like you to stop, even though you can kind of keep it more casual, you can turn that up real quick if you had to.
Okay.
But, so you're ready to always offer that intensity of...
So I guess it's the same thing as, like, giving them support like this,
or
versus giving them this to, well, I guess giving them...
Or like backup. It would be the backup where you can be like, I suggest you get back, and then you have the ability to get back.
Yeah.
So it's kind of the same thing. You're giving them the best deal. Like, if you just respond to me saying get back with me just giving you a little bit of my pin, because just imagine your ears all the time. If I'm pinning my ears at you, you better want to get back. If that doesn't work, I can turn around and start running backwards at you.
Okay.
And then that, because it's the language that they're using.
Right.
Good boy. He's like, I don't like to be pet. His face is good. Just as I know he doesn't like to be pet. I don't know why I keep petting him. Yep. Yep. So try now to be a little bit farther, like as if you were on the circle asking for it, and then try to make sure he doesn't come in as a result. He sees the dog. Yes. Good. Good. All right, see if you can get him back on the circle, and we're going to try to do that, giving him the same language, giving him the yield your hind end, but don't come forward. Because what's happening is he's so close to you already that when he yields his hind end, he's like, hi, and I don't want him to get in the habit of running people over. Good boy. Yep, let him go around you once you send him. Because when you grab the snap like you're going to push him towards the barn. Like, push the snap towards the, there you go. Now, yeah, it sets him off balance and can free up his feet if his feet get stuck. There you go. Yep. Yep, there you go. Come on, Chase. Come on, I'm rooting for you, bud. Yep. Good. Now it's nice because you were really loud and then you got really quiet. So, yep, yep, yep. A little more support. Yep. Not until you get a good pace going there, buddy. Yep, good. Next time around at the Frisbee, we're going to high yield. Plan to keep him out there. High yield. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, we weren't ready for
That was good, though. You supported when you needed to. Yep. Good. So I would have almost kind of threw a small wiggle in there right as I was telling him to hind yield, just so he knew it wasn't come to me too.
Okay.
But it was
Yeah,
good.
I
It
got
worked.
too late,
But it worked.
Okay.
It was you interrupted. He already sort of made half of a step, but you interrupted any more steps.
Okay.
So what I would have done is I would have made sure that he knew in advance, kind of,
Okay.
that we've changed it. Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again. I swear he was going to do it. Yep. Yep. Now I wonder if there's a way you can do the out without throwing any wiggle in that line. Maybe only use the one hand.
Okay.
Yeah, like, because if you wiggle, you're possibly telling him to stop, which might be confusing him. Well, it worked. It just, he wants to get offended. Now he's working, which is nice. Yep. So it was nice that he offered you something he knows how to do. Because that means he's really giving you, like, an effort now.
But he is going out, but he's picking up the trot. So what?
Maybe. So maybe take a step towards him without any energy other than just saying out. Like give him, but like make it feel like you pushed a ball at him from your belly button. That makes any sense? Like you're just gonna push him. Yeah. There you go. That worked. I mean, he picked up the trot, yeah, but that's only because it's gotten into a pattern. But he's working for you right now. When they put their head down real nice like that, it means they're working for you. And he's really trying. Yeah, if you want. Yeah. And he stays out better too. Good boy. And you can even high yield him from the trot. Yeah. And I'm okay with those 2 extra steps. That can be fixed. You know, he got into quite a pattern. I trot. You know what I mean? So like he's got to like he's yeah, no, he's like he tunes you out, and yet he comes out here and he shows you that he's giving you, because when he starts putting his head down, you know he's working for you. Yep. So that's when you want to say, like, how come you can't get all of this other stuff in your head as well? Yeah. So it could be just combination of energy he's not understanding, or body languages that he's not understanding, because you're being very aware of how you appear to him is so important. So it's possible that he was misreading you quite a bit at first, and now he's kind of, I don't want to say scared. I'd rather say offended. When you start to actually make sense, I think it almost offends him. Like, well, why didn't you say that in the first place? You know. But I think you guys huge. I mean, now you can get him on a circle that you couldn't get him on a little while ago. I mean, it still takes a little effort, but not as much. Not where you're like melting.
That was like only 2 pulls.
Yeah, not like we're gonna have an emotional breakdown. And you can tell him to get away from you now on the circle. So we fixed all the things that were a problem, and I'm saying that
from the first.
Yeah, from the very first lesson, we broke this all down for him. And that hind yield, I was much happier with that than what he was starting to develop a pattern of doing. Because he does understand it. Yes, there's one fly bothering you. It has nothing to do with us. Now it's on the front leg. So that I would quit there if I was the one just working with him, because I would feel that I really I got him to go out when I got him to move away from me. I got him to go out on the circle. I got him to move away from me when I told him to. He trotted when I told him to. He stopped the way I wanted him to.
Yeah.
And those are all the things that were getting broken from the start.
Yeah, and then the last time when we were trying to ask him to go out from this direction, that's when he just shut down.
Yeah,
This was huge that he responded to it, and he picked up the trot, which is fine because it
might have been a little more energy than, you know, it might have, well, in his mind he might have perceived it as it's a trot energy, as opposed to step away from you energy. And that's something that you can still work on, like now, because we weren't doing it, and we were doing it in that direction, where we were pushing them over. So maybe next time we'll start with pushing them over from this direction, like go walk them on the rail, push them over, and then using the out, because he doesn't understand it from that side to this side.
Right.
You know, so if maybe we start there, he'll have it in his head for the lesson itself. I mean, like you were here when I cantered Tara the one direction for the first time, right?
And then you got off her.
I got off of her, and I told her where we're going to do this, and did it 2 or 3 times, asking her to canter in the same exact spot. So when I got on her, I set the pace she knew what I was going to ask for there. So I established a pattern for her. So that's all we're going to try to do for him. No, he put an ear up. He put 2 ears up. No. Oh, it's that rock. I'm like, what's my dog doing way out there? It's that rock. See, he took down fence.
Oh, yeah.
That's as far as
I saw the rock, but I didn't even realize that's why I could see it.
Yeah, he took down fence that way and fence this way.
Nice.
And she still stayed in there. So she was out there when he was doing it too. I'm like, well, did you scare her? He's like, no, anytime. I think a branch or something snapped, and she panicked for a moment then, but
Okay.
They were all out when he was doing it. It's like, I'm not leaving them in while you're working if they can enjoy.
Well, they're so used to stuff going on, like fixing fencing, drilling holes for fencing and everything. They're just like, okay, whatever.
And he took it all that nasty fence down because there's what was a herring? But that herring's actually hilarious. There's a standing water out in Ritz's paddock. Can't possibly be fish in it. He stands there like a. He goes. It's like he goes there. He goes to the pond. I'm like, dude, just stay in the pond. Yeah,
He keeps checking.
Yeah, he stands there. He's like, I'm going to find a fish in here. What do you think, handsome? Huh? You've had a big day. Yeah, lots of attention today. And he actually was trotting pretty sound for, when he came out of the stall, he was pretty lame when you brought him in.
Yeah.
And then he worked right out of it. So he'll probably be sore tomorrow after he stands in the stall all day. But I might play with him again tomorrow anyway.
From,
Just stiffens up. Chiropractor came across an old injury in the rib. The last rib was broken, and she noticed that he's a little more atrophied on this side.
Okay.
So, trotting hills and stuff. Oh. Like, got the rope between her legs, and she's cantering with the rope between her legs, and I'm just like, I kind of gave a little tension. I'm like, you can stop now. She's like, oh, okay. Like, that's her benefit of letting them play with ropes on the ground all the time.
How did she do? I just saw the headline that she's in the headline. It's in the paper.
I read her article. She's in heat. Found out after I turned her out. So I'm riding her like that. So she was a little snotty, but not bad. She was gate sour, very gate sour. She was gate sour and that end of the arena sour. She wanted to be either at that end of the arena or this gate. She didn't want to be down there. And every time I asked her to kind of pass there, she kind of gave me a, you could sense that I don't want to.
Yeah.
So I only did walk trot with her, and I lost my steering at the trot anyway.
Okay.
So,
just because it's a new.
Yeah. So I didn't dare add speed to it, and so we worked a little bit at the walk after we did some trotting, just to kind of steer her a little bit and kind of get a feel for her. But I would say she did better than I thought she would.
Okay.
But it would have been nice to have been like, because she's been kind of quick as far as her intelligence, so it would have been nice to go out there and be like, look, you just right out here now, you know. But that's okay. Yes, he does. He said, I'm done with playing with people, and I just want to go kick some horses. Oh, Hunter and Matisse. And backing up at him. And Hunter squeal and, kick back, and I'm like, kick him! I've been all for it.
Just do it!
Yeah, I'd be all for Hunter kicking him. Because he was tormenting him.
Yeah.
To the point where I was like, maybe I should put Matisse with somebody who'll put him in his place. Because he gets really high on himself.